My other phone on silent, okay. Okay.
You see your line. Your visual.
Okay. This is day 18 of the 30-day online bash of AFM, Agape Force Ministry. How you doing out there? Okay. I know you're wondering who this is. Don't worry, the speaker will be coming on stage soon. But before we go to that point, why not we do the AFM anthem? Please join me as we sing on this foundation. Okay, welcome back. Today we will be looking at making Christ known in this period of social awareness. And who will be taking us? One other person, but the one called Tobor Chunu. So put your hands together if you're out there. Let's bring on the stage Tobor Chunu.
Bring back 1, 2. I am supposed to almost on stage.
Okay, people, Tobor is here. Hiya. Now I know you were wondering who was that masked guy. Yeah, true, of course. But then that is an identity issue. Now you see me, now you know me. I am Tobor. And we'll be talking today, like earlier I introduced, on making Christ known in this era of social awareness. So, first of all, social awareness, what is it? Making Christ known. We know that we need to make Christ known, right? Okay, but then I'm thinking social awareness. So I go to my dictionary to ask my dictionary, what is social awareness?
It's being aware of your environment, what surrounds you, and being able to accurately interpret the emotions of people with whom you interact.
Being aware of your environment, being able to interact with people in that environment. Social awareness. And here we are today, a whole lot of tools being used for social awareness. We talk about social media, we have all of this. We have the Facebook, where I am now, where you're seeing me. We got the WhatsApp, we got the Instagram, we've got Tugo, we've got PalmChat, we've got Telegram, we've got TikTok, we've got Low Motive, we've got Triller, we've got Snapchat, and of course, I guess I'll get on YouTube soon, very soon, I guess. Okay, now all of these are environments through which we could show ourselves. But remember, I started from somewhere, identity. If you had been there from the beginning, you didn't know me then, but now you know me, that it's me who was here, it's not the person who was there before, right? Okay, so this brings me back to identity. The question always in identity is, who am I? Who knows? Who am I? Oh, I've been introduced. I'm Tobor Chunu, and I have another name. You know it? Let me show you.
Spirit man.
Yes, that's me. Tobor Chunu, the Spirit man. But first, a name given to me by birth, Tobor Chunu. But then also, even my own father, I wish my father is there listening to me. Are you there, Dad? Even my own father calls me the Spirit man. Identity. Who am I? Sometimes we assume we know who we are, but do you really know who you are? This takes me to Matthew 16, verse 13. Even Jesus asked his disciple. I want to read Matthew 6:13 for you. In the Message Bible, it said, when Jesus arrived in the villages of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, what are people saying about who the Son of Man is? In the King James Version, he said, who do men say that I am? Yes, I've told you I'm Tobor, right? I showed you I'm Spirit man, yeah? But who do men say that I am? Who do you say that I am? Now, the people around you, some persons might argue with this statement, but the people around you kind of define who you are. I mean, when I say define, not defining in really telling you who you are, but what they see of you and what you show is what they see. So identity is the first thing. Who am I? I want to give one little assignment here, for us teenagers. Take time, ask your dad, ask your mom, who do you say I am? In all honesty, tell me. Ask a friend, call up your best friend, your best enemy, and the one in between, and ask this question. Define me, who am I? Take time to listen to what they say. Note it down. You hear me? Note it down. Who am I? It's an important part you shouldn't miss in life. Okay, and we go on now. Who am I translates to what I'm saying, what I say. Okay, here I am, the Spirit man T, Tobor Chunu, talking to you. And what am I saying? I'm talking to you about making Christ known. And why? Because I was given the opportunity to. At this point, I want to thank our National Director, Reverend Akam, AFM National Director, and all the leaders and all those who have made it possible for me to stand on this platform. You see, what I say, who I am, that translates to what I say, is giving me this opportunity to say this. Okay, sorry for that breaking transmission. I think I'm back. Okay, so we're talking about what I say. And what I say progresses to what I listen to. You get that? We're coming down. Who am I? What I say and what I listen to. We're going somewhere and I will take you to that point. Just follow me. What I listen to. My personality, who I am, that I told you determines the kind of things that I say that will put me in positions to say what I'm saying. Now goes to what I listen to, because what I listen to goes inside, out here, and down to the heart. What I listen to. So the kind of words I listen to, and which will come from the kind of friends, the kind of circle I find myself, the kind of music I listen to, all encompassed to what I listen to. What do you listen to? Let me ask you. Come on. Can you listen to it in the presence of everyone else? Can you listen to it in the presence of your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your pastor, your national director? What do I listen to? What do I listen to? Now, what I listen to always becomes what I think. What I think. What do I think? Of course, your thoughts all circle around what loads up in your brain, which mostly come from what you listen to. I advise you, listen to good. Listen to good always. Like I told you, we're going somewhere. We're not there yet. Now, what I think evolves to how I act. If I make you laugh, it's because I think things that makes one laugh. If I make you cry, it's because I think sad things. How I act comes out of what I think, whether I like it or not. I can't act differently from my thoughts. I want that to sink in. You cannot act differently from your thoughts. You just have to be. You just have to be what you think in action. Now, this action then evolves again to your identity, which is who I am. But the acting, is something that I want to show you from the Bible in Matthew 5:14. And Matthew 5:14 says, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid." Now, I'm talking to Christian teenagers here. I hope Christian teenagers are listening to me. I'm talking to Christian teenagers here. A city set on a hill. Now, the city set on a hill becomes a landmark. A city set on a hill is something that cannot be hidden. Everybody sees it. Everybody focuses on it. Everybody uses it, as a point of reference, a reference point to that. Oh, when you see that. Oh, when you get there. Your act shows that. Your act brings you to that point where you should be notified as a Christian boy, a Christian girl set on a hill. Now, like I said earlier, this takes you to who am I? Your action takes you all the way to who am I? So the question now is, who are you? It's when you identified who you are that you can now begin to show to people. Look, you don't even need to show to people. Remember, the disciples of Christ were called Christians. Why? In Antioch, why? Because they were Christ-like. Remember, their actions made the police stops and say, "Pastor, good afternoon." And I'm like, "Me? Pastor? Hey, how?" I'm talking on the phone with someone and they're like, "Are you a pastor?" And I'm like, "My God, can't I just be me? Who made me a pastor? Why?" Okay, maybe I act like a pastor. Do I really act like a pastor? I've been laughing since the pastors laugh like this. Pastors in the house. I love to play a little, so pardon me. Your action tells you. So on social media, how do you show yourself? What has your being, what has your hearing, what has your thinking done to your person? We post statuses every day, right? We show videos, we show pictures. Okay, tell me, as a young lady, you wear revealing clothes and you want to show all this and all that, the beauty, what God made, you're beautiful, to look on. But tell me, what will I say of you? What do you think I will think of you? My thoughts won't go this way, my thoughts will go that way. All the bling bling and all that. I'm not saying it's wrong, it's bad. Sorry, I'm not saying it's bad. No, I won't tell you it's bad. Maybe the Bible tells you as a young man, as a youth, do what you will. Feel free, enjoy your life. But remember, there is God. There is God. At the end of time, let me ask you, at the end of time, if the world should end today, that point where you are, can you beat your chest to say, yes, that's me. That's me. I'm going to be today that your life is a replica of Christ. Can your friends call you a Christian? You see, I told somebody this, that I don't need to come and announce to you, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian. No, if I'm doing that, I'm not a Christian. It's when an unbeliever tells me, when an unbeliever says you are a Christian, that's when I know I'm a Christian. Thank you, Jesus. But first I know I have to give my life to Christ. Now, I have a little story to tell you. I know about a lady. She lives somewhere. A lady I know, she lives somewhere. Where she lived, there was this thing in her compound, and neighbors were trespassing her compound and all that, and she needed to stop that. She made a walk path for them to go through, but they would still climb into her compound. She made a little fence and plastered it fresh. They still stepped on the fence and spoiled it. She got angry, really, really angry, and was like, is it because I have not put spike? Is it because I'm going to get nails and bottles and put it here so that everybody will know? Guess what? One day, gate man that was walking past in the street just called. I said, Madam, you're not fit. She was like, what did you say? He said, Madam, you're not fit. She was shocked. I said, why do you think so? He said, Madam, you be Christian. You not be like them. Your way is different. You be Christian. That's how it ought to be. People around will define you by what you show, by what you act. So, social media, social awareness becomes a great tool for you to show that act of God in your life. Social media becomes a tool for you to show what in your life. So, what do you post on your status? Remember, it's what you listen, what you think that comes on your status. Whether you like it or not, check your status now. Check your status now. What you post online, how you show yourself, it's all what you think, what you hear, what you say. So the one way of making Christ known in this period of social awareness is being that Christian, being that Christ-like personality. Now, all of this of who I am, what I say, what I listen to, what I think, and how I act, all builds into one word: character. 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 Now, if we go to the Bible in 1 Chronicles 7:40, it says, these were Asher's son. I'm reading from the Message Bible. It says, all of them responsible, excellent in character, and brave in battle, good leaders. That scripture caught me. Sons of Asher, responsible, excellent in character, brave in battle, good leaders. What will someone say about me? What would someone say about me, about my character? If you don't have the right character, right character, character is not bought, character is built. If you don't have the right character, which comes out of what you listen to, which comes out of what you think, which comes out of what you say, which comes out of how you act. If you don't have the right character, you portray the wrong image. Yes, you could be saying with your mouth that Jesus loves you, but someone is looking at your act looking at your character. He's saying this, but what is he acting? Young man, young woman, young boy, young girl, I want to appeal to you. Let your life show and open. Don't get carried away. Never, don't get carried away. Be not overcome of evil, but rather overcome evil with good. It looks somehow like a boring life sometimes when we talk about all these things. But these values, which I had grown with for almost 50 years now. Oh yes, I say that. Almost 50 years now, just a little bit away from 50. These values have kept me these years. These values are sunk deep down in me. I can't live, I can't breathe without them. The character is not bought. The character is built. Character is not determined by the kind of phone you use. Character is not determined by the app you operate on the phone. Character is not determined by the results you make in school. Character is developed by what you listen to, what you think, what you say, and how you act. And it all boils down to who am I? So how do I show Christ in this era of social awareness? I have to be Christ. I have to be Christ-like. I have to love. I have to love like he did. Yes. I have to love my neighbors as myself. I have to love even my enemies. Yes, I love my enemies. I have to be that person that people will look up to. In my school, in my place of work, if you work at home, I have to be that child, that goodly child. And yes, like I tell you, my parents are proud of me. My parents are proud of me. I have to be that one person to make Christ known in this media, in this period of social awareness. Thank you very much. God bless you. And questions? Questions, if there are any? Okay, it was a nice time having this time with you. If there are any questions, we'll run through. If no questions, just say God bless you and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for having this time with me. God bless you real good.